Hi, so today in this video I'm supposed to talk to you about why I do what I do. I've done my line of work for more than 30 years now, and as I'm sure you can understand, I've probably learned more than most of the kids that are coming out today, because I've seen all the older technologies come and go. I've seen the problems with them, I've seen the good parts, I've seen everything about them. But here's what occurred. So I was the director of technology for a delivery service for a number of years, and I thought I was going to retire there. It was a great job. I enjoyed the people and the place. Everything we were doing was great. I liked my position. I liked the influence that I had. It was just enough, but not too much. It was perfect. Then, because of the economy in 2008, they laid off 3 of us executives, and I was left figuring out what to do. Now, thankfully, I had always kept my fingers in the technology and doing the programming that needed to be done all the time. I never just let it go. So I was able to go out on the marketplace and start to find contract jobs. I could not find a permanent full-time job because at the time the economy was so bad that people were hiring people for short-term projects, and that was it. They were not hiring you for long-term work. Well, after years and years of attempting to find a permanent position, I did find a position as a chief technology officer at a manufacturing company, but the owner and I didn't really see eye to eye, and he was moving on to his company onto China, so I was left holding the bag once again. So I was back out on the marketplace trying to find a job, and what I discovered was I would get through the phone interview just fine. I'd get through the technical screening just fine because I know those things and I can interview like anyone. Then I'd go in and have the face-to-face, and I'd meet with one person and they'd love me. Then I'd meet with a team who was vastly younger than me. And then the next thing I would hear is, oh, they don't think it's a cultural fit, or they're not sure whether they want to hire you. And so finally, an honest recruiter told me that he agreed with my assessment that perhaps age discrimination was at play. So after discussing it with several people, I came to the conclusion that the best way to do this was to start my own business. So the Web Scientist was born. And it was born out of necessity because no income is not a good thing. And immediately, Web Scientist became successful because I have a vast 30-year knowledge of technology. And I was able to take that and leverage that. Now, I wasn't satisfied with just doing regular technology projects, so over the past couple years, I've diversified into audio editing and podcast production. I help people launch podcasts, so if you need help, if you've ever thought about launching a podcast and you need help, get in contact. I'll put the info down here for you to see. And I also do social media management. We do social media advertising. All of these things are done by us. We have virtual assistants, so if you need a virtual assistant, get in touch. We can get you hooked up. We manage them for you. We make sure that your tasks get done on time. So that's why I do what I do. I did it out of necessity, and I started my business to make sure that I could continue to feed my family. Thanks.